Hey, welcome to Horsehead Bookends for another Gaming Friday, although it is on a Saturday, and I do apologize that I did not put up a video last week. I was busy all day and I had to go to a retirement party, so I just didn't get a chance to film one. I got a lot of stuff coming up that I'm slowly editing and still have to film some parts for. But today we are going to talk about something different. We're going to do a review on a book that my friend wrote, and it is called Monsters, Aliens, and Holes in the Ground, a guide to tabletop role-playing games from D&D to Mothership. This is written by Stu Horvath, and I will actually post some links down below to his website called Unwinnable, which is a fantastic website, and I'll also post links to where the book is. Now, I've known Stu for many, many years, and I know he is an avid D&D tabletop, not just D&D, but a tabletop fan. He put together this book that is probably one of the best compilation books for D&D from the 1970s up to the 2010s. And he goes into depth for all these different modules, and it is actually fantastic. And I actually saw a review that says not only it is a book, but it is also a shopping guide for tabletop RPG modules that you need to go out and pick up. So let's take a look through the book right now. Alright, so here is a better look at Monsters, Aliens, and Holes in the Ground, a guide to tabletop role-playing games from D&D to Mothership. And he starts off with the introduction here, which is really good because I kind of identify with how he got into role-playing games, and I kind of felt the same way. But what he does, he breaks everything down through the decades. He starts with the 1970s with the birth of Dungeons and Dragons. The information in here is fantastic. The pictures are great. And it is anyone who is a fan of tabletop role-playing games, I highly recommend this book. So then we move up into the 80s, World of Greyhawk right there, one of my favorite modules. I love Castle Greyhawk. It's so good. So we're moving through the 90s, the 80s. Oh, there was Cyberpunk. I think this was the first. Where'd it go? HeroQuest game system. And what's nice is, oh, there we go, Cyberpunk, role-playing game of the future. I remember working somewhere when I was younger, and they were really into Cyberpunk, and they were telling me all about it. And they would go and study all the information when I was working with them. It was I wasn't really into Cyberpunk at the time, but he was, and it was pretty cool. And what's great about this book is that it's not just D&D, it's all different modules, which are fantastic. A lot of Dunwich, Return to Dunwich, so you have Cthulhu Mythos, which is great, and H.P. Lovecraft, if you like that. More Heroes Quest, Hero Wars, now we're into the 2000s, and even up to the 2010s, which is fantastic. There's so much. And he talks about 5th edition, Dungeons and Dragons, which for me, it's really my favorite, aside from 3rd. 3rd edition was okay, but I just love the way they did everything in 5th edition. And it's really just a huge book of knowledge about all the information. So it is actually a fantastic reference for tabletop role-playing. Okay, so that was a Monsters, Aliens, and Holes in the Ground, a guide to tabletop role-playing games from D&D to Mothership by my buddy Stu Horvath. It is fantastic. It is very comprehensive, but it does not include everything. And because Stu's a friend of mine, I do have to bust his chops a little on this, because one module that he doesn't write about, and I did talk to him about it after I looked through the book, was the Dancing Hut of Baba Yaga, which is probably one of my absolute favorite modules to run. It's not in here, but he does agree that it is also a fantastic module. So I will post links down below where you can get this book and order it, and I do believe it's also available at Barnes & Noble's, brick and mortar stores, and possibly online. But if you do want to order, I think you can order direct, either through Unwinnable, but I'm also going to post this this QR code on the bookmark that came with mine, so you can order right there. So I'm just going to put that up for a second. So go ahead and pause the screen and click on that and check it out. But definitely give this book a shot if you are a fan of tabletop role-playing games. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to click on subscribe, ring the notification bell. You get notified as soon as I upload new videos. Questions or comments, feel free to post below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, talk to you later.